Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today, oh boy, do we got, uh, what a game today, but, oh boy, what a video this is gonna be. Emotions were running high in today's game, but
Yep.
before we get into the content, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new and you enjoy the content, and comment down below your thoughts about the game. I'm here with Dylan as always, and now let's get into it. So, yeah, another ugly win. Last week it was the football team. This week, Arizona. But it doesn't matter. We won. We're 7-1.
And we've had how many injuries now?
Exactly. We're 7-1. We won 7 straight after that abysmal loss to the Saints.
We won 7 in a row now.
We put that Saints loss, an embarrassing loss on primetime behind us, and moved on, and it showed. And now I think we can definitely call ourselves Super Bowl contenders.
Easily.
Once
if you're able to win in Arizona with like a lot of your main guys missing, yeah, you're a legit team.
Yeah, I mean, this game could have been over with way before the final 12 seconds of the game. But I'll take the win. What I'm referring to is we picked off Kyler Murray in the second quarter, and we were set up within the 10-yard line, I think, and we only get a field goal out of that. And we were like, oh boy, if we lose by like a field goal or a touchdown, this will be remembered. And then we score again, making it 17-7 right out of the second half. And boy, oh boy, they score again, making it a 3-score game. So it's 17-14. Oh boy. And I'm like, oh boy, they're going to come back, aren't they? And then we scored again with Randall Cobb at the beginning of the fourth quarter. And then they scored again with 10:50 left. And then we literally had the ball for like the whole fourth quarter until like the final 2 minutes, I think.
Like 2-3 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, 3:23. We had the ball from 10:45 to 3:26. That's pretty impressive. Even though we should have scored a touchdown there, we were at the half-yard line. QB sneak it next time, or even run the football. And then we pinned them at the 1-yard line. We almost get a safety.
Anything would have been better than what happened there.
Yeah. You almost get the safety, but then Kyler Murray throws it down to A.J. Green down the middle for a 23-yard gain, and I'm like, great. And then Kirk gets a 29-yard pass, and they're in field goal range. I'm like, they're going to hurt us, aren't they? They really are. And Rasul Douglas was playing terrible coverage on that play, but we'll get to him a little bit later. Yeah. They go down the field, and then with 15 seconds left, A.J. Green just gives up halfway through the play, and it's picked off by Rasul Douglas. And I'm like... Sorry, go ahead.
Made the perfect redemption play.
Yes, he did. A.J. Green retired retired halfway through that route, and it showed. Wow. I was expected this to be a hurt. Like, oh man. We'll definitely be looking back at this one. But I'm shocked. I thought I would never say this, but the Packers defense bailed out our offense today. First half, the defense was really, really good, holding them to 7 points. And then we kind of fell apart in the second half. They were picking us apart, going down the field, scored twice. But overall, it didn't matter. We got bailed out by the defense at the last play, and that's all that matters. What are your overall thoughts of the game on the defensive end of the football?
They did a great job. The first half, they were phenomenal for the most part. Second half, yeah, they kind of stunk it up a little bit, but they redeemed themselves in the end, though. Getting that interception was massive.
And I want to talk about the red zone a little bit. Twice, we mentioned earlier, we picked off Kyler Murray in the first or in the second half, second quarter, which led to a Mason Crosby field goal. But some of the play calling was terrible. Like, it was pass, and then field goal. 3 straight incompletions, field goal. Or, let me look at that again. But I swear it was all pass, and it was like, what are we doing here?
Should have sticked with the run. Cardinals' run defense didn't seem to be that good.
Yeah, we were at the Arizona 3, first and goal. Incomplete. Now, to be fair, Mercedes Lewis needs to get his second foot in there to get that touchdown. It would have been a touchdown on the first play, just Lewis didn't have his second foot in.
Yeah, that was a great catch, too, my God.
Yeah, it was a one-handed, but overall, we were all like, damn, man, that is a massive missed opportunity. Like, that could be a game changer right there, and luckily it didn't. But just the play calling was terrible. And then also in the fourth quarter, before that they went down, there were 4 straight plays at the 1 yard line. Or no, not 4. 3 straight plays at the 1, and then Rodgers rushed up from the 6 to the 1 after a delay game. Then 4th and goal at the 1, and we pass. It was not even the 1. It was like at the half yard line. You gotta QB sneak that shit in. Or even run it in with Aaron Jones and push him into the pile. And push the pile. You can't pass that. I mean, maybe I don't remember what the defense looked like. I don't know if it was man to man or zone. But you have to run it there. You know? Like, sure, we won the game, but I'm sure they're going to get their shit together about red zone offense. As it almost cost us the game, but luckily it didn't. We could have had 2 easy touchdowns and the game would have been over halfway through the fourth quarter, but luckily that didn't end up making a difference. We were both like, oh my God, seriously, guys?
Mm-hmm. I just seen that Rasul Douglas was actually on the Cardinals practice squad 22 days ago.
Jesus.
And then weeks later, he gets the game-winning interception on them to end their perfect season at least their perfect record, I should say.
That's great.
That's ultimate revenge moment there.
Yeah, and also we got to talk about, we didn't have a lot of, or we got injuries that game. Kingsley Keke went down with a concussion. Robert Tonyan, knee injury, was taken out of the game. Kalen Hill, or third string running back, stupidly one possession returned a kickoff, or was it it was a kickoff? Yeah, kickoff from the back or from the end zone to the 9 yard line and got absolutely hit hard. He got hit so hard it took the guy who hit him out as well. They were both carted off the field. We got injured. We got some injuries in the game. And also, add on, no David Bakhtiari, no Devontae Adams, no Alan Lazard. Well, they're not injured. They're not, or Adams and Lazard are not injured. They just had COVID, but like not having your top guys and still having a big time victory shows that we're legit. Yeah. They just have to give us a heartbreak. But do you have any other thoughts about the game?
It was a great. I did not. I'll be honest. I thought for sure we were losing this game.
I did too. They were at the 15, and I'm like, oh god, they're gonna make some bullshit, and then
Wasn't at the end either. There, it was at the start of the game. So I'm like, well, hopefully we at least make it a fight.
yeah,
And we actually won.
I told you at the beginning of the game, I'm like, yeah, if we lose, can we at least make it like a competitive game, like within 10 points at least, or maybe even 7?
Yeah, I was
And
talking to some coworkers at work earlier today, and they were thinking, no way are we winning this game.
well, you can go there tomorrow and
Yep. Can't, I'm curious what their reaction is. I also work with a Cowboys fan, so I'm curious what they're going to say now.
yeah. I'm also friends.
Oh, they cheated or whatever. They got lucky, I'm sure, or whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. But great win. Definitely something I was not expecting.
Yeah. Same here, man.
And the defense actually stepped up. They got a legit defense, it looks like, too. If they can fix us, if we can get more of our guys healthy and get a little bit better at certain things, this defense can be elite.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. But yeah, the defense looked really good. I mean, only giving up 21 points isn't bad either. You're not going to stop them the whole game either, which we got to understand that, but also it's a competitive game. We always got to make it very interesting.
And what's great about this victory, too, is Aaron Rodgers didn't even have to go beast mode really either. Which is why I was thinking that was our only way of winning this game, which that's awesome to see. I mean, he did good, of course, but he didn't go like 5 touchdown passes or whatever, you know.
Yeah. And people said that he doesn't want to be here. If he didn't want to be here, he would be gone already.
Yeah, he wouldn't have even shown up. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not even focused on that. Right now, I'm focused on trying to win a Super Bowl. And we definitely got a team that can do that.
Yeah, I definitely like the depth that we have on the defense.
We just need to get healthy, and then this team will definitely be a Super Bowl contender without doubt.
Yeah.
That shouldn't even be questioned anymore.
Next week we have a good. Sorry, go ahead.
If you're able to beat Arizona on the road with all the injuries we had, yeah, you're a legit You're legit. They also beat the Bengals too, who also I think are legit too. They played some legit teams now, and yeah, I'd say they are a legit favorite for the Super Bowl this year. They just need to stay healthy now is the key.
Yeah.
And maybe make another addition at the deadline, of course.
When is that deadline? I gotta look that up. But next.
I mean, it would hurt to add a guy, you know, as a deadline just for depth or try to get better or whatever, you know.
Yeah, but next week we have another test of sorts, maybe. Kansas City.
Yeah, we should give our preview for that game, actually. I think that game's going to come down to who plays the better quarterback. If it's Aaron Rodgers going off, yeah, Green Bay's winning. If Patrick Mahomes is on and isn't throwing interceptions, then I think Kansas City might win.
Yeah, November 2nd is that deadline date for trading deadline.
Okay, so that's coming up then. So it's the
Yeah.
29.
I wonder if we'll do anything, but we can. If they do make a move, we can talk about that later. But yeah, you're right. Kansas City. Um, yeah,
That's in City, right?
yeah. I think that is in Kansas City. But it's a 325 game. It's on Fox. And I think we could win that one too because Kansas City's defense is absolutely terrible.
Mhm.
They've
That's why I like their defense isn't very good. I
yeah,
think it's going to come down to who plays the better quarterback in that one.
it's gonna be the game of the State Farm. It's gonna be Rodgers Rate versus Patrick Price. Oh, and also the Packers won tonight at State Farm Stadium.
Yeah, in Arizona.
So yeah, Jake from State Farm must have been cheering on Green Bay. But all seriousness, next week I think we should take advantage and pass the ball a lot. Maybe hopefully Devontae Adams is back and we can take some deep shots and just really exploit their secondary. I don't know how their run defense is. Hopefully it's not that good, but with Chris Jones, Frank Clark, could be very good. We don't know. Have to do some research, but yeah. Also throw the ball away from Tyrann Mathieu because he's one of the better safeties in the league. But those are probably the only three players that are noteworthy on their defense is Chris Jones, Frank Clark, and Tyrann Mathieu. But yeah, overall, I'd have to do some research on their run defense, but I'm guessing it's pretty good with Jones and Clark. But yeah, I hope we can pull it off next week too. But for now, we get some rest. We have this weekend to rest and next week. So we get some rest in between this game and next week against Kansas City. If we care, Kansas City faces the Giants on Monday Night Football. So hopefully the Giants can rough them up a little bit too. Like scoring wise, not like injuring players. We don't want injuries, but like scoring wise, make them tired.
Make them have to work a little bit.
Yeah. If they lose to the Giants, we better not lose to the Chiefs. Like if you lose to New York, the Giants, we better not lose. But that's gonna be a really fun game. I can't wait. But I think
Yeah,
that's
that should
all.
be.
Sorry, go
That's
ahead.
gonna be a fun. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun game. I can't wait to see how that goes. I think that's gonna come. I think it's gonna come down to who plays the better quarterback that game, and well, I do like the Packers odds.
Yeah.
I think Devontae's back for that game. Hopefully by then.
Yeah. I guess I gotta take a look at the stats on Yahoo. They are allowing 428 yards per game, and rushing yards per game they're giving up 118, which is ranked 14th in the league, or 118 rushing yards per game, which is ranked 14th. But they're 31st in sacks. So they don't get pressure at all, which is kind of shocking. That's actually kind of shocking. They have Chris Jones and Frank Clark. I would think they would get to the quarterback more often. Well, we'll just have to see what happens. I guess we could. Well, our stats aren't going to be updated on Yahoo yet, so I'm not even going to bother. But I think that's going to be it. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new and you enjoy the content. And peace.